start recording. The things I wanted to communicate had to do with finding how to break out from seeing only the inside of reflected ocean on the sky. It was early 2001 and I was almost 23. I'd finished recording the Glow Part 2 and I was either always on tour or setting up a tour. Always running, voracious, thirsty. I'd go out to the lake with friends, swim out to the middle and dive as far as I could down to where the water gets cold and open my eyes. We'd go up on the roof at night and actually contemplate the moon sincerely. My friends and I trying to blow each other's minds, just laying there gazing, young and ridiculous, but we meant it, our eyes were watering. The moon without abstraction then became a floating ball of rock in outer space, not a sticker or a light or a hole through black paper. We were making food and records and paintings and walking around beneath the real infinity. I felt my size. That brief, dissipating shock of looking into outer space and seeing just for a second the bottomless distance pressed against your face. My little mind trying to write it down, zooming out, a faint yelp lost in a thunderstorm, sufficiently small, thinking on the geologic scale, making the voice of mountains, reaching beyond my old concerns from when I was 17 in 1995. All the layers of life glint in my reflection simultaneously. So with urgency, I keep a candle by my side and watch it disappear and glow at the same The weather moves across the land, and it doesn't have a reason. This rippling uncertainty beneath our bones is still the true state of all things. Once at a truck stop in northern Italy, I was on tour playing drums and always wandering off alone, squinting into the setting sun, my notebook filling. I was touring, living on an alternate plane within, but set apart from this life where people wake and work and don't self-uproot each day. Instead we pass through the towns like criminals. I was so glad to be included in this rare world, this moving cult of groundlessness, roomless, moving away. across that parking lot, recognition of the same. Another touring American band, Bonnie Prince Billy, all dressed in matching tracksuits and sunglasses, grizzled and silly. A kind of Italian tour costume, I guess. They thought they were blending in, but not really. And they had a playfulness with their persona that liberated me with its permeability. Check this out. I thought, who is it even that's singing, and who comes to life between the ears at these shows, rooms at night, and how can we all get deeper? The packaging distracts from the nourishment it wraps. Fixation on the singer's face, on the band name, whatever, keeps us groveling and blind at the edge of the sea. We could go in, unsubmerged in the singing waterfall, looking for a door into the mansion, taking this weird art project out into public, indulging in cultivated ambiguity about participants' identities, letting misperceptions hang because nothing's really true. With this imagined collective called the microphones, I wrote about climbing up and dying, and flying off as vultures, and a universe beyond, innocent of the real air of death that awaited down the path. The very end of 2002, I took the microphone's name and crumpled it up and burned it in a cave on the frozen edge of northern Norway. I made a boundary between two eras of my life, a feeble gesture that making chaos seem organized. The roaring river carves on, laughing at my efforts, and the idea of something called Mount Erie engulfed me, and time refuses to stop. Freezing moon by mayhem, and these words stuck out. The cemetery lights up again. Eternity opens, and I say nothing stays the same. No one knows anything. Someone else lives in the house I used to live in, and soon it will be torn down or burned. And who would even want to live in a prolonged stagnation? I am older now, and I no longer feel the same way that I did even 5 seconds ago. Watch me thrash around and try to gracefully allow the pastime like no big deal. Bands that break up and then reunite for money. They can do what they want, but that's not me. I hope it makes me glad that I am me. This one contrary grunt plus Jay's on tour with me. Impossible to reunite live. The present moment moves. I will never stop singing this song, it goes on forever. It started when I was a kid, and I still want to hold it lightly. This luxurious privilege to sit around frowning and wondering what it means, playing with words and trying to prove that names mean nothing. A finger pointed at the moon, mistaken for something shining and true. I never used to think I'd still be sitting here at 43, trying to breathe calmly through the waves. But nothing's really changed in this effort that never ends. When I took my shirt off in the yard, I meant it, and it's still off. I'm still standing in the weather, looking for meaning in the giant meaningless days of love and loss, repeatedly water falling down. And the sun relentlessly rises still. Seems like I'll never not lose wisdom, constantly relearning all the basics, never recognizing any faces, crawling out from under living layers, squinting in the light of earth, bathing, shaking off the weight of expectation. Plus all this nostalgia is embarrassing. So I walk into an unknown room without a name. So what if I label this on microphones in 2020? I hope the absurdity that permeates everything joyfully rushes out and floods the room like water from the ceiling, undermining all of our delicate senses of stability. Admitting that each moment is a new collapsing building. Nothing is true, but this trembling, laughing in the wind, Every song I've ever sung is about the same thing. Standing on the ground, looking around, basically. And if there have to be words, they could just be now only, and there's no end.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank